Argument over minimum wage is the stupidest thing for a very simple reason. When you want an economy to do well, you have to pay your workers well. It's just that simple. If you want to see an economy, a neighborhood, a community, anything, if you want to see industry, transportation, distribution, manufacturing, if you want to see all those things do well, then you have to pay the American worker well. People on welfare or fuck the welfare bullshit. People working for minimum wage, there are all types of things they have to struggle to buy all the time. In the meantime, that one or two people who are getting millions or billions of dollars, they're not even spending that money. They're not even spending it. They're holding on to it. And yet we treat them as if, oh well, how much does it cost? How much did you get paid to put some fryers in a fryer bin? And all this other stupid shit that really has nothing to do with the discussion. What they are doing actually has nothing to do with the discussion. What has to do with the discussion is what's best for the economy, what's best for the human being. And minimum wage right now sucks. It's not good. Especially in the paradigm of, within the context of someone else making millions of dollars. For what? What are they making millions of dollars? To oversee the people who put the fryers in the fryer bin? To oversee some paperwork? In the meantime, it's doing all kinds of other illegal shit too. And y'all think some free McDonald's food is a good thing, like, oh, I work at McDonald's so I can eat there for free. Like, that shit won't kill you within the span of a year and a half eating McDonald's all the time. Well, anyway, it's your boy Cosmic. That's how I feel about minimum wage. It should be higher because it would help all of us if everybody made more money. Okay? That's what goes on in this world. When a society spreads its wealth out amongst more of its constituents, more of its populace, that society has to do better. Take a look at Iceland. All right, take a look at places where the minimum wage is not so low. Their lifestyle is better. Don't we want to see people have better and healthier lives regardless of who they work for, regardless of their mental capacity? That's what we want. We want the people who aren't too bright, or we have this thing in our head where we need to see people suffer if they don't do what we did. Well, I went to school, I did this, I did that. You shouldn't see any money because you didn't. That's really not how the world works. That's the way America's been working. And America's a big corporation that's just taking money from all of us. We're just all getting robbed. Happily. And we're worried about what? We're worried that a trillionaire shouldn't have to pay people struggling to make it a decent wage where they can at least live a decent life. Okay, you're not going to be on a yacht. They're not going to be able to afford, helicopter rides and shit like that. But there ain't no reason they shouldn't be able to afford better clothes, better food, better housing. All these things we don't think about because we think, well, I went to school for 8 years and I live in a big house and shit like that. So why should this dude have any type of house that matches mine after I went to school? Nigga, you went to school, you were scammed in school. You paying back loans that you shouldn't even have. It's so massive. But anyway, before I go into that topic, I'm just going to cut it there. I'm going to end it on that. The minimum wage should be raised because it's better for all of us. And it's a lot deeper than that. It's not just the minimum wage, of course, but it should be raised. That's my view on it, regardless of what you do.